Education, I'm still Bilingual Molyko boya. Only me of a young club. Here in Yan, we learn about use of social media and even technology today. And in this case, I love to tell you about my own ideas for this project because many government workers tend to receive bribe from other people, really to a fall in our country development. And I'd love to tell you more, but catch me later. So where are we? Corruption is practiced by mostly government workers, but they're also being paid by the government.
Yes.
Why do they tend to go into corruption?
Civil servants, those who are under the payroll of the government, not all of them are corrupt. If somebody who is not a civil servant can be corrupt. Yes, I'm not a civil servant. I go with the government, but I can be corrupt by things that I do that are not correct. I will not go into details to say that some people are corrupt because of this reason or other people are corrupt because of that reason. I would rather mention, for example, one case study that encourages corruption in the public service. Now, my friend works with the senior divisional officer in Douala. My friend is agent d'etat, what they call agent d'etat, state contractor. He earns 95,000 francs, and he has to pay a house. He has to pay a house. Houses are very expensive in Douala. So he's living in one room where he pays 25,000 francs a day. So food is expensive in Bonanjo. So he cannot really afford lunch in Bonanjo. If he wants to afford lunch, he has to move from Bonanjo to a small neighborhood around Bonapriso near Nubel to get food. And transport from that place from Bonanjo to that place in Nubel, it's 200 francs. He's spending more money on maintenance than what he's making. This is a typical case of corruption. This is a typical case that encourages corruption. But if the government, for example, was wise enough to understand that people are living in these difficult conditions, and the government makes available accommodation for this kind of staff, and perhaps incentive for transport at the end of the month, then you'll be reducing corruption. I will not say all civil servants are corrupt because they are individuals, but there are people who, because of the working conditions, are corrupt. There are people who, because of greed, go into unholy negotiations with clients and users to make more money for themselves. Yeah.
There are many different types of corruption. Which that corruption do you think that happen in Cameroon?
Misappropriation of public funds. Another form of corruption can be that somebody is hiding your document in a public office or even in a private office, not just in the government, not just in the public sector. It is not just about the government, it's also about the private sector. There are many tax, and we cannot give them specific tax because there are any cases of corruption that are already corrupt.
Also in 1999 and 1998, Cameroon was discovered one of the most corrupt countries in the world.
Yeah.
What do you think about that case?
One of the most corrupt countries in the world, only in 1999. Yes, it's been on the top chart for like 5 times. The level of corruption in Cameroon is very high. That is laxitude of the government. The government has been sleeping. All of the opinion is because of the laxitude in the Cameroonian system. The government has been relaxed. They let go of things that people do. See, somebody steals 150 million a year, it's okay.
If someone is caught of corruption, what can the government do in this case to punish a person?
What they call this state body called the Supreme State Control Superior de l'État, that is in charge of controlling services, controlling the way people are doing things. But if these people, the Control Superior de l'État, is not taking its responsibility, it's very hard to catch people who are guilty of corrupt practices and punishing them.
What also can I or you or the society, the government do about this topic?
About corruption, the fight against corruption. We can start with you. It starts with me. What can you do to stop corruption? To reduce office. and somebody asks you money to go and certify a document, and it is not prescribed by the law, don't give. That is a small contribution to the pyramid of the fight against corruption. The big one up there, big people who are up there will handle it. But at our own level, that's how we can start by fighting against corruption.
What are the factors that can cause corruption in society?
Poverty. Yes, poverty is one of the big. Living standard is higher than the earning of the citizens. It encourages corruption. If you are found guilty, you pay the penalty for your crime. There is no menu that you can apply to stop corruption or to reduce corruption. There is no menu. Yes, you can define strategies like what ONAC is doing. Define strategies, train people on corruption, create anti-corruption commissions in government structure. So that would be my contribution to this. Now that you have asked me all these questions, what do you think about this interview?
Like, can motivate people to know the meaning of corruption, and also to know the solution or the way to prevent corruption in Cameroon.
Was this did I give you satisfactory answer, or I was talking too much? Okay.
Thanks for watching my video. Also, thanks for your attention. Don't give in briberies into government workers or receive bribery. Corruption restricts development, and be safe. Don't try this time.
Here we are.